my friends, and welcome to the channel. Of course, today is just a very different video, guys. I actually have a lot of information. I have a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys that I just haven't been able to. Sorry, I was just listening into the news. But there's a lot of information, guys, that is going on right now in the market, on the watch market. Everything is kind of changing. You know, people are already kind of I would like to say scared. People are asking about what's gonna happen with the tariffs and with all the things that are going on politically in the world. I mean, of course, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Everything is on hold right now, guys. But what I do know is that Rolex went up in price again for the second time of this year. And if you have been following the channel, you guys probably should already know this, because I've been telling you guys my thoughts was that this was going to happen sooner than later, since we have been seeing this trend for the past 3-4 years already. I think it's been going up in price once or twice a year. That happened on January the 1st, went up in price, and now in May 1st went up in price again. Same thing with the Tudor brand, and of course also with Cartier pieces, guys. So price increase on the watch market, still going up in price. Wait for that to happen. That's something, like I said, I've been seeing for the past 4 years already, and I think it will continue to being like this, especially now that guys that have been probably following the markets and stuff. You guys probably already know the gold is at all times high from ever. I mean, this is the most expensive gold it's ever been since history, I guess. Now we can find an ounce of gold for around over 3,300 bucks, almost 3,400 bucks. That it's a lot. I mean, if you take in consideration that in 2021, 2022, something around that, the gold was for 1,900 bucks. It's almost double the price now, and I think it's going to continue going up in price. We're probably going to hit sometime up to 4,000 bucks per ounce. That's something I've been listening to, some of the YouTube videos, some of the people I follow. I mean, of course, this is all speculation. We don't really know what's going to happen, but of course, gold is probably continue going up in price. So expect that to happen for the gold pieces, gold watches, steel and gold watches, probably from all the brands. But I mean, in Rolex specifically, in January they went up in price for about 14%. And I remember this because I was checking for the gold Daytonas, and I remember like 2 years ago was for around 39, then went up in 40, low 42, 45, and now we are 50. Now we're 52,500 for a gold piece. So it went up in price 2,000, yeah, like 2,000 bucks more. So from 60,000, from 50,000 times, I don't know, 4%. So it went up around 4%. Some of the watches went up between 1 to 5%, depending on the models and the gold and stuff like that. So guys, for sure, I also have a lot of watches now that I will be, well, not a lot of watches, but I have 2-3 different Tudors that we already got. Some of the new ones, the titanium, we got the stainless steel, the 42, we got the burgundy. I already made a video. I think it's one of the most wanted watches on the market right now, especially for these two particular brands. Tudor has been doing a great job for the past 4 or 5 years. It's a great brand. They have a lot of recognition now in the market. People are actually looking for watches like this. And of course, there's some of the watches, some of the pieces from Tudor that you cannot even find on the showcase anymore, that you might have to place an order, wait for them. And of course, there's some other ones that you cannot get a hold of them, like the Flamingo Blue and the other one that is the pink, the Miami FC. They're very hard to find. And also the blue Chrono. And there's other ones like the ceramic with the blue dial. That's actually a very rare watch. I haven't even seen it in person, but I know people are actually paying more for those watches outside of the retailers, because of course these watches are being are very wanted for collectors, from collectors. So I think it's a very collectible piece. It's going to be great in the future, and I really believe Tudor is a great watch, a great piece of, I don't want to say an investment, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future, what if tariffs and everything kind of messed up everything. But I think the watch market, it's already flipped. It's something else. It was not the same that it used to be 4 or 5 years ago. I really believe that too, and I think it's more of because everything that happened around the 2020, 21, 20, you know, if you guys remember the bug, I don't want to say the names because I don't want to get, you know, censored or whatever. There was a lot of money being printed everywhere in the world, the Federal Reserve, every banks, whatever. It was just a mess. So all that money is already out on the market, and I think this is definitely one of the main causes for inflation. And a lot of people kind of understood that probably keeping a watch in the safe was better than keeping some cash in the safe. So I think it's already flipped. People are already looking at the watch industry, the watch market, from other angle. I think it's definitely now, I don't want to say all the watches, but some of the brands, especially some of the pieces, are actually, me atrevería a decir, como dicen en español, I will really believe it's, yeah, I think it's definitely better having a watch like an investment, or just a form of currency. Now I think it's a watch market is more like a form of currency. You have, I don't know, several hundreds, thousands of dollars. You want to spread your portfolio. You can have some stocks. You can have some watches. You can have real estate. You can have whatever your, you know, your situation is. But I really believe that the watch market is already in the whole different bracket. And I also think, guys, that what's gonna happen with the Rolex and Tudor, especially now that the you know, the Tudor watches are great and a lot of people look for them. But I just to close this video, because I don't want to hold you too much, but I just want to bring you guys that price increase. Probably wait for more stuff like this to happen. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, but I really believe that that Rolex. Oh yes, I remember Rolex. I think it's just kind of like stepping up its game. You know, probably changing what Patek and AP are doing, and that's probably gonna be the market target for Rolex now on. And that's just my thoughts, guys. That's not something formal, but that's just what I think. And I think Tudor is definitely, you can see the prices now, might take the Rolex, or part of the Rolex market, the spot into this watch market. I really believe that's going to happen, and I think we have seen that for the past 4 or 5 years. So now Tudor entry-level watches, they're not entry-level watches anymore. They're already over $5,000-$6,000, and I think it's definitely what we used to see from Rolex like 10 years ago. And from 10 years from now, I think it's just gonna be a whole different game, guys. But that's just what I think. I would really like to hear what you think. Tell me in the comments below. Tell me your beliefs. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the watch market. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like. It's free and it's actually going to help us a lot. So see you guys in the next video.